What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Lil Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Tam.
Hey.
And today we're on Superman and Lois Season 2, Episode 5. Girl, you'll be a woman soon. Whatever that means. Last I remember, it's been a few weeks. Jonathan took X-Kryptonite. He was seeing things closer than what they appear to be. But Natalie kind of was like, oh, you all right? You smoke weed or something? Like, what's going on with you?
But the bird was like 5 yards away, and he was like, ah!
Yeah, so he was acting a little...
suspicious.
Yeah, so she's on to something, but she's kind of distracted by the fact that her dad's in the hospital because, yeah, he went to go help Clark fight Bizarro because Bizarro just killed 2 of the Supermen. And one of the Supermen got away with Bizarro's necklace, so we don't know what's going to happen with that. But yeah, Natalie's pissed right now at Clark because she's like, you're Superman, why is this happening on your watch? But he's trying. He's doing the best he can. Bizarro's giving him a run for his money. Lois is struggling to get her sister back. Her sister is deep in this cult. And that cult lady's good. They set Lois up. They got a confession out of her. They tried to turn her partner against her. Though, again, my theory in the last video was that her partner is pretending to be against Lois because she wants to
be believable.
Yes, she needs to be believable, and you can't be believable if you you can't even fool Lois, you know. So if she can fool Lois and get in there, she can fool the other people. So I think she's trying to get deep in there, but in order to do that, she kind of has to cut Lois off and actually pretend to be pissed because she tried to go undercover and got caught. So she gotta take it to another level.
I feel like some of it was real though, because Lois didn't tell the whole story.
I think it is, but I think they're partners. I don't think she's going to go against her. She may be mad because Chrissy gets mad a lot. But I think she's going to truly try to get deep involved in there just to help Lois out. Because Lois is in the hole right now. Lois don't even know what to do. She's at the point where she kind of wants to give up, but it's like, you don't want to give up on family. So, I don't know. And last but not least, Lana. She's going against Mayor Dean. And Mayor Dean knows something she don't. And that is that Lana's husband is cheating on her.
That caught me so off guard. I need to go back and watch my reaction to that because it was probably so funny.
Yeah, so he's been hooking up with this girl at the bar, and
I thought he was just going back to being an alcoholic.
I thought so too, but nope, that wasn't the
Or
case.
doing drugs or something.
And somebody's been talking, and the mayor knows. So
Like, he's so dumb. Why would you go back to the same place somebody been talking?
Probably to let that girl know he done.
But he could have
it's
just
too late.
been like, oh, make me such and such. I don't know. I don't even
Clearly,
know. The town's so small. I've already been there.
Clearly, there's not much of a paper trail. Like, he ain't texted her nothing. Like, he ain't got her number in her phone. So he probably only does face-to-face meetings. So
that's why I said meet me somewhere.
He might not even have her number. It just seems like, because she's like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Like, it seems like they only do that when he goes there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're gonna jump into it and see what they got for us this week. For one of the reactions are available on Patreon.
Let's start with the big parts of the will. A trust has been established to cover all living expenses, and the title of the house will be in her name. However, to receive your inheritance, you must agree to look after this.
That's the necklace Bizarro had, right?
That's what killed her father. Refrigerator is a very firm point. No pendant, no inheritance. Allie.
Oh, this is Allie.
Choice is yours, Miss Alston.
And that's Bizarro's necklace, so then they're connected, Allie and Bizarro? But how?
Oh, I thought that was her too.
Sam.
Now, if you please leave. Allie and I have much to discuss. Your father would be very proud. He was so close. And now it's up to you to finish his life's work. Miss Alston?
Prepare some tea. We have a very important guest coming. And I want to show her everything.
So how did Bizarro get that?
And how did she get it back?
Makes me wonder if new DOD had something to do with, I don't know, how they already thrown us for a loop and we just started.
This whole time, I assumed that everything that came out of Allie's mouth was a lie. This talk about shadow dimensions and mirror selves that sounded crazy. But then this bizarre version of you busted through the Earth's crust, and now I'm wondering, what if the two are related?
You think this thing can do
Definitely
shadow
are.
stuff?
Maybe. And if that is the case, then maybe Allie's theories are true, and I really did destroy Lucy's life for no reason.
Your sister almost died. You had a good reason for what you wrote about Allie.
I gotta go back through my notes and see if I missed anything.
We smell banana muffins.
They're for Natalie.
Well,
You could have made it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, not fair.
Of course, Superman gets one.
And she put strawberries on it. I
Any
think.
updates
Bananas.
on Wednesday?
yeah, I talked to the doctor.
Oh yeah, it's her quinceañera.
See, I learned that from Patrick Swayze.
Or is it just quince? I don't know.
These are weird. Dad!
Maybe. But we sure know how to dance.
Us? Ew.
What in the world was
Nothing to be nervous about.
that? He
Hey,
Wait till you
looked
hear
her.
Morgan's toast.
I guess father and daughter got something in common. They like to cheat.
Well, if that's your mother, tell
No,
her that I
she
bought the
gets-
bouncy house for the cousins,
Mhm.
so they better be coming.
I'm proud of who we are and where we come from, so. I mean, isn't that what tonight's all about?
What did I do to deserve you?
See, he was becoming such a better character, and then they had to drop this ball. And I think he is becoming a better person. I think that girl was happening during that period where he was an alcoholic and all that. But it sucks because he wants to do better now, but it's about to come back to bite him.
It's probably gonna be on her quince too.
I hope not. They shouldn't do that to her.
Superman. Easy. That pendant that you took. Where is it?
I gave it to General Anderson during my debriefing.
I had to follow protocol. I know, Zach. That's okay. You did the right thing.
Grandpa's not coming to the quinceanera, is he? No, it's information. What?
Oh, yeah, they're
You two have
training.
plans? Do you lose a bet? No, we had. Since when? Name one time. All right, so we don't like normally hang, but bro, why are you being so sketch? Fine, he's training. For what? To help like sharpen my powers. But look, you can't tell mom and dad.
Boys,
You're training this guy?
Jordan, you'd make a terrible spy.
Okay, I don't get why does this need to be like a big secret?
Because your parents aren't ready to deal with the reality of Jordan's situation.
Well, have fun.
Actually, we could use you today. Help us figure out what your brother's baseline is. I assume I can count on you to keep this between us.
Sure.
Just going over some of my old Alley videos, trying to see if I missed anything. You want to help? Can't. I have an appointment. I just came back to grab some notes. Chrissy, I know that you're mad at me, but we're supposed to be working on this story together. Except we aren't. Because whenever I work with you, Lois, I can't help but feel like I'm working for you. That's not fair. It may not be fair, but it's the truth. Everything with you is on a need-to-know basis, you deciding what I need to know.
No, you need to know.
Why didn't you tell me the whole Lucy story?
I didn't think it was relevant.
To whom? You can't just pick and choose what facts you think are important. You did the same thing with Morgan Edge. You only give me the information that you want me to have, and I wind up looking like an idiot. Makes it really hard for me to trust you. Sorry that you feel that way.
Lois is cold.
It's fine.
She ain't.
Just
I'm
confirm
sorry
that
for
what
shit.
you do. If you want the truth, you have to find it yourself.
I told y'all, she going undercover. Lois know how to keep a secret. She ain't Jordan.
Dr. Faulkner?
You were supposed to alert me when you found it. Not send in your own team.
I believed that they were my best option.
And how many times did I have to tell you they were kids who weren't ready for something like this?
They were soldiers. Trained to protect this country against every
Trained
threat
for
imaginable.
months.
Except ones that look like Superman. Why didn't you tell me that thing you were chasing was you?
It's not me.
You don't have to tell you
Then why
that,
are
just
you
like you
still
don't have to
here?
tell anything.
Because I want to know what you did with that pendant.
The pendant. The Private Harris brought me. What is it exactly?
I don't know. But sometimes I can see what he sees. If you give it to me, I think I can use it to find him.
And that's all?
What are you implying?
This energy field, it appears whenever you two are together. Looks to me like the two of you are powering up. Private Harris confirmed as much.
If that thing made me stronger, why would I have told Tag to take it?
Again, Private Harris said it landed at his feet. You simply told him to run. Perhaps you didn't realize it was in his possession.
We're on the same side here, General.
Every day I believe that, just a little bit less.
This doesn't
He's
have to be
been
hard. Just give me the
protecting
pendant
his
so I can
country,
track this thing
probably.
down.
Sorry. That's not possible. Chain of command and all. I'm afraid you just have to use your own superpowers this time.
He's getting on my fucking
You're
nerves.
making a mistake.
Bring me the other Superman.
I ain't gotta bring
And
you
maybe we can
shit.
discuss getting your jewelry back.
He ain't no Superman. He's like a symbol on his chest now. Shut up.
48, 49, 50, stop. Not bad. Not remarkable.
He's
either.
tired, he's not.
What are you talking about? 50 push-ups in a minute? That's like way above average.
I'm sure your coach would be impressed, but we're talking about a whole different kettle of fish here, son. How about you go grab some water while I get Jordan here a couple of pointers?
Sure.
He gonna take some X kryptonite.
Do you need any help?
Turns out that Amertech scientist that's there is also one of Allie's disciples.
It's a strange coincidence.
And you know, I don't believe in coincidences. I think she's the reason that thing is here. Maybe she sent for it.
You want me to come with you?
As much as I would love your company, we have a quinceanera happening in the barn in 5 hours, and I haven't been to the dry cleaner.
Ah. You know, I am really looking forward to seeing you in this dress again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You better bring your A game, Kent.
Okay.
so quinceanera is 16 quinceanera.
This tea is delicious.
15.
Where did you get it?
15.
The lobby.
The Ascension is something your father came up with. Is that right?
Actually, it's a belief that my family has passed down for generations. We were chosen.
I mean, like how Moses was chosen to spread the truth to the Jewish people type chosen?
You don't believe me.
Well, no, it doesn't matter what I believe. I'm just here to report the facts.
That's all I want. I want people to be able to learn the truth for themselves.
But just to say it, right? Your whole belief system, it's more about faith than it is about fact.
That is where you're wrong. And I can prove it.
Mm-mm.
But
Something ain't right.
how?
They put something
You're
back
about
in.
to find out, Miss Fembo.
You drugged me.
Oh, hell no. Jail! Put her in jail! You can't just do shit like that.
What in the-
Oh, hell no.
Mm-mm.
Dr. Faulkner?
Will you BLT?
Shut up! Why is she clicking it? I know.
She probably was petrified. I wouldn't have been able to move.
Oh my god.
Well, thank God he just don't kill any and everybody.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little shaken up after seeing what your lookalike did.
Do you think this was him?
Must have been. So Dr. Faulkner was dead when I got here. I think I startled him.
He was still here?
Yeah, he looked at me and then he just flew off. Why would he kill her and spare me?
I don't know. Maybe he's married to some version of you in his world?
Possible.
Yeah.
Maybe he and I are chasing the same enemy.
What is that? The truth. Congratulations, you have ascended.
What did she see?
Mm-hmm. But she's a journalist. Hopefully she'll come with the details later. She going to jail. You ain't about to just drug me. Jail.
You could have asked me if I wanted to put that necklace on, because any person is gonna be like, oh, a necklace.
She clearly don't give a damn about consent.
Come on, man.
dad's ever up against giant cornbag aliens, then George's got you covered.
Not helpful.
Look, I think honestly at this point the only way he's gonna learn to fight a real bad guy is to spar me.
Afraid that's not an option.
Well, why? Because, what, too strong or something? Come on, he'd be lucky to get one hit in. Where's this coming from, John? Just want to see how I stack up against Superboy, you know? Come on, what are you...
Name
scared
drop.
or something? Come on.
It's your call.
Yeah, whatever. All right, let's go.
His grandpa has seen people on drugs before. I feel like he's gonna see something.
Well, this isn't normal
If he
drugs.
keeps doing it.
It's not a drug that like makes you high or anything. It just makes him, gives him powers.
Don't tell me about her. Come on, come on. Are we done yet?
He don't even want to do this. Well, he got his one hit in.
Juking skills on point.
Now go up. Ah, dang.
Damn, smacked the taste out of his mouth.
Do it.
What's wrong with you? Maybe you're training the wrong kid.
It's jealousy. That's what it is.
How
He's
on
wanted
earth
powers
did
for a
my
while now,
son
I could
get
tell.
Such a beautiful family.
Well, I married the right woman for stickers.
I'm
I
just
need a picture
waiting for
before
him to be
mass.
like, he cheating on him. This is
Just
really
feel
cry.
It's okay.
Well, I
We
think
discussed this
only like
tonight.
Mayor Dean
Clear.
knows.
Okay.
He would do it at a
1,
big thing where a lot of
2,
people
3,
watching.
Smile.
But it's definitely setting like
I was
they're a big happy
me, but
family, and then
not
they're gonna
me.
rip that away from him later.
More like this Bizarro version of myself.
So she's the connection.
Does that even make any sense?
Yes.
There's a bizarre world
Yes,
out there.
it does. That was your other half. The part of you that's been missing.
And the world, it was so strange. Everything in it was just
Inversed.
off somehow. But you were everywhere. What's Superman doing here?
Miss Alston, we believe you may be in danger.
The only threat I see is Miss Lane.
This has nothing to do with us. Kit Faulkner was murdered.
Murdered by whom?
He's coming.
Whew. Just saved your life. So what is she? Like,
She's a pathway between both worlds.
but like, Chrissy said, I seen you everywhere. Like, has she been to this world? Like, is she like the leader of them or something? Or like what?
No, I feel like she's a pathway.
Like, why does Bizarro want to kill her though? Damn!
He said, you thought.
The pendant definitely gave Bizarro an edge over Clark. Because Clark is whooping his ass now.
He solos him.
This is how it should have been. Supergirl fight scenes was never this
Attack on
good.
Titan was better than everybody. What the world?
His powers are opposite. Freeze vision, fire, heat breath.
No, I take that back. And he has ice and fire.
It's just like Kara's Bizarro. Bizarro girl. I think he just talks backwards. So he's weaker in the sun. Clark gets stronger in the sun. Bizarro gets weaker in the sun. Maybe. That's why he was underground. Is that what it is?
Now he's taking him back underground.
I don't know. This is his kryptonite. Kryptonite's opposite. That's why he was in the suit, because he needed protection from it.
But he also had to be underground because he needed.
Well, I don't know how he even got underground, but
That's how the opposite.
no. But like, where did he come from? How did he get here? How did he come from Bizarro World to here? And like, who put him in that suit? Like, obviously, Allie must have had something to do with him being in that suit, which is why he's pissed at her. But like, how?
I'll just do a mango. John, could you give me a live soda? What am I your treat for, you know? It's for sure. What's your problem? What? You go all aggro at me during training for what? Show Grandpa that he's wasting his time?
Yeah, you kind of been doing Jordan dirty.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about you. And now you think that everything is about you all the time. And for the record, I didn't go all aggro to make you look bad. I'm just better than you, and I think you should get used to it because I'm only getting stronger.
Jonathan!
Can we get out of here?
Maybe the drugs is changing his attitude because he definitely did not act like that before.
Oh! Hey, wow. Well, y'all sure know how to make an entrance. I'll give you that.
We're so sorry we're late.
No, no apologies needed. We're just getting started.
Girl, stop texting his phone!
He's outside!
This man is married!
And he's at his daughter's party.
It'd be the post on Facebook. I don't know who need to hear this, but stop texting that man phone. He married.
I don't know why
She need to hear it.
where the being the center of attention is exhausting.
I get it. I'm exactly the same
It
way.
really is.
Which is funny because John just accused me of the opposite.
You guys like in a fight?
Yes. I don't even know what about, though. He's just been acting like a totally different person. It's hard to explain.
Well, there's gotta be a reason. People don't just suddenly change their personalities unless something's going on.
I don't know. He could just be in a bad mood.
Maybe. But I remember it before my depression fully set in. It was just like you said. A bunch of days in a row where I just thought I was in a bad mood. But then one day a switch just turned off.
I said it. I told
That
y'all
mood became
at the
deeper
beginning.
and painful, and I felt like
Jordan's been rising and Jonathan's been declining. They switched places.
So, just don't let it go. That's all.
Yeah.
Does how you continue
Put
to
it
just
nicely.
make you totally smart?
Yeah. I'm an adult now, you know? I know adult stuff.
How much
Oh,
adult stuff?
please. Pay some bills. Then we can talk.
I didn't know what else to do. You won't respond to my text or answer any of my calls.
Because there's nothing to talk about, Tanya. I didn't come by the other night to start things up.
I swear to
You made
God.
that pretty clear.
What do you want?
Look, when you came to the bar, I got upset all over again, so I called my girlfriend.
Hold up. You told your girlfriend about us?
Yeah, I did. Because back when we were together, I stupidly thought you were gonna actually leave your wife because you said you wanted to. And when you ended things, my friend was there for me. So yes, I called her and told her how you came by all worried about Lana's campaign, which sounds
Spill the
pretty
tea.
cocky of you. Can't say I disagree.
Okay, look,
She
Tanya.
thinks the Dean campaign would pay for this kind of info. I asked her not to say anything.
Do you think she sold him the story?
Money's tight. People do stupid things.
And this is why you should keep your mouth fucking shut.
Because I would never do anything to hurt you, Kyle. All I wanted was to be with you.
Leave this girl's husband alone. You already done jammed him up. No! What y'all doing out here?
I was on the porch like 5 seconds ago. I'm out of right here.
No, not on her birthday.
It's good to see your mom
I'm
again.
sick.
She was always one of my favorites.
I told you.
She about to go on stage. One of them two.
The resemblance
Oh,
between
Jesus.
Sarah
I
and your
didn't
mother
want
is striking.
the daughter to
Some
find
good
out too.
genes in the coaching
Mary
family.
said
Oh,
something.
it's actually the Cortez family now. Isn't that right, babe?
Yeah. Well, that's awfully progressive. Guess your family's just full of surprises, huh?
Honey, have you seen Sarah? It's almost time for the father-daughter dance.
At this point, you got two options. Hire a hitman or talk your wife out of this, because...
Oh, don't tell me.
Time to leave.
Most definitely the low point of the evening. Thanks for saving me back there.
Get the last kisses in, because ain't gonna be no more of that.
This is your last happy year.
He's sick.
Sarah can't even eat that good food anymore. She was about to go eat some good
She
food,
probably crying.
and now she
Why
lost
didn't
her
you tell
appetite.
me you were going to see Allie? Because I needed to be objective. So you had to keep it a secret? Please, don't lecture me about keeping secrets, not after all the ones you've kept from me, okay? I'm sorry. Lois, she drugged me. What? Allie did? She put something in my tea and had me cross over to this other world where I saw another version of myself. It was a really intense trip, and trust me, I've had a few. In junior year, it was pretty wild. Jam bands, mushrooms, Birkenstock. Crazy. But this was something else entirely. It was everything your sister said. Different dimension, parallel universe, whatever you want to call it. It's real.
So you're saying Allie was right?
Yes, but more importantly, she's scary. My other dad in that world, he's terrified of her. Everyone is. And the thing is, over there, she's taken over.
Taking over what exactly?
The country, maybe even the world.
Hello, everybody.
How?
Good
What did she?
evening.
What can she
We're about to
do?
start The father-daughter dance.
Bottom line, you weren't wrong about Allie.
He's so stiff.
But she won't even look at him. The calm before the storm. She gonna be like, I can't do this. Mom, there's something I gotta tell you.
She's about to run away.
I think she's having a panic attack.
Hey, what's wrong? Be thought on me.
Could you do that?
Oh Lord.
She hurt you.
No.
Okay, she didn't make a big scene. I mean, not too big.
Just please calm down, okay?
No! Hey! What is going on? Tell her what I saw.
It's not what you think.
Don't lie to me. I know what I saw. You and some woman.
So at least they ain't doing it in front of everybody.
Are?
Just let me explain.
God,
Okay?
I believed you. You're just blowing off steam after work?
Can we just talk?
No, not here and not now.
Lana, please.
I said not now.
Oh, well, she's pretty calm about it.
Sweetheart, listen to me. This is your night. Everybody is here celebrating you because they love you.
Can you just call it off? I don't want to pretend.
Oh, no, we're not going to pretend. We're going to deal with this as a family, I promise. But right now, we're going to walk in there and we're going to celebrate this wonderful occasion with our family and friends.
You gotta keep your composure if you're gonna be in the political world. Go ahead, Lana. Points for you for keeping it together.
I'm surprised she didn't even lift her hand and smack him.
They set this family up bad this season. Who hurt them? Writers. Can we talk about why y'all hate this family? Y'all didn't even wait this girl face.
Thank you all for coming tonight. It means so much to us to be surrounded by our family. Sarah is someone who will always fight for what's right, even when it's hard. She is a daughter strong enough to pick me up and wipe away my tears, and there sure are a lot of those sometimes. Sweetheart, you are my inspiration. You're my heart. You're my best friend.
No, she's 15.
And there's nothing I would change
I told you that earlier.
if I can just keep you by my
Whatever the
side.
hell it is, it's 15. I knew she was 15.
They get
At the beginning of the series, they were all 14.
You'll be able to understand him now.
I should have killed you.
Oh.
I tried. More than once.
Why are you here? Hello.
To save my world and yours.
Getting flavorful. The villain is actually trying to be the hero.
John, what's going on, man?
Can you just not get into this right now?
Come on, keeping secrets never works out. He says the guy literally keeping a massive secret. Dude, can you just for once, like, just quit acting like you know everything?
What? He's just acting.
Yeah, well, can you quit lying to my face? I'm not lying!
Uh-huh.
You have powers. Jordan, listen, no wonder you were so much stronger this morning. Why didn't you just tell me, man? Okay, they just started coming in like a couple of days ago, and I just, like, I wanted to get a feel for them. Come on, we gotta go tell mom and dad. Come on, no. Can we just, look, can I just have a little bit longer? Can I just get a couple of days just to figure this out before he gets involved?
Because he's gonna take him. He's gonna what's it called?
Take him to the fortress. Get him scanned, and they're like, these powers ain't natural.
Yeah, man.
Well, now they traded secrets
You're a
today.
murderer. I'm a soldier. And there are casualties in war. Whether you want to admit it or not.
We're not at war.
Not yet. But you will be.
At war with who, Kyle?
The woman whose life he just saved. Allie Austin will destroy everything you love. Your friends, your family. You'll lose it all.
What is she?
Unless you kill her first.
Well, that's the problem, because he don't kill, so you gotta elaborate. Of course, they ain't telling us nothing. They just saying she's a threat.
You
But, like,
had him.
Superman doesn't solve his problems by killing things, so that's not gonna work here. So Bizarro needs to elaborate on what she is, because, like, how do you take over a whole world? Here, she's only been creating a cult. She's making other people see the world, the other world, but for what? What does that do? You get followers, but what are you doing with them? Like, I don't understand. Maybe you're creating an army, but then what? Are you going to give them powers, or...
Or once you see the other world, you're controlled by her.
We don't know. They're not elaborating. He's just saying she takes over your friend's family, which we're kind of seeing with Lois and Lana. Lana's cutting off everybody in her family and everybody. You know, like, she wants nothing to do with Lois, and then she's taking, you know, it's kind of hurting Lois indirectly. And then now we got Allie, Curious, got her.
And once they do figure out a way to free Lois, if they can.
Free Lana, or not Lana, Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy. She's going to be very grateful unless she...
But that's the thing. Lois freed her a long time ago. Well, so we thought, but she went back. So I don't know. What is this lady? I don't know. I don't understand. How do you take a whole world hostage?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what powers does that necklace give you? Because she's had it since she was a child, so... And they said something about her dad dying.
And he was this close to probably taking over the world.
But whatever it is, she managed to do it. So they gotta elaborate more. But I missed the show. It's so good. Yeah, so Jonathan is definitely getting more and more powers. Last week he was dealing with the X-ray vision. This week he's got super strength, and we've seen at the end his heat vision like really kicked in. So
this also could just like be the push he needed to have his powers.
Yeah, it may help kickstart it, but it's also, we can see, is giving him anger issues, which is kind of funny because it reminds me of Young Justice Superboy, where he had major anger issues. Because it's kind of funny because if they both have the same powers, they're both essentially Superboy. He even called Jordan Superboy. So you have a way of doing two different iterations of Superboy. You kind of have Jonathan being the angry Superboy, and then you have Jordan who's
thinking rash.
Well, I don't know what kind of Superboy he would be, truthfully. I don't know. I don't even know if that's his destiny. If he seems to want to be a hero right now, but I don't know if that's truly his path, because like really he's just now figuring out what he wants. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm excited for their arc. Their arc is probably one of my favorites this season, along with Lois's. I
just really thought there was when the May was going to be like, yeah, he been cheating.
No, that's not how political people do stuff. They do it like, he would come up in private, like maybe at a big event, like when they're about to go against each other, and be like, oh, I know a dirty secret that'll tear, your family apart, and I'll air your dirty laundry to everybody, embarrass you, and, kind of make you look bad so they won't vote for you. But if you drop out of the race, I'll keep my mouth shut. and you can just publicly endorse me. That's the type of stuff they do. It doesn't really benefit him to just go out and say it. Otherwise, he would have already done it, right? So they do it in a different way. The political world is dirty, and they're gonna find some dirt. That's why money talks. So, yeah. But Lana took it really well. She said, "We're gonna deal with this as a family, but right now, go put your smiles on." So she low key built for this political world. Like, I think she's gonna do really well. If this is just a rock in the road, I don't know if they're gonna work this out in their relationship.
She already knew about that girl from the bar.
Yeah, he promised that it wasn't the case, but so it wasn't a super big shock to her, but she's definitely hurt and annoyed by it. So I'm interested to see the conversations there. Like, I really just want the next episode because I just want to see like what happens next with all these stories. Like, there's not one part of this season that's not interesting. Not one storyline that I think is flat right now. Like, no matter where they cut to, I'm interested in it. So like it's really good this season. We didn't get to see no John Henry or Natalie this episode, which is understandable. They had a lot to do this episode anyway.
I'm glad that wasn't her 16th birthday though, because if that would have
Girl,
happened
you still on this birthday stuff.
that would have been terrible. But like, it's just 15, so she's fine.
Are you done with this birthday crap?
What are you
You've been talking about this dang birthday.
No,
the whole reaction.
Because what's it called?
I'm tired.
Yeah, we mixed it up.
Do I care? I don't care about if it's a Kinsey and a Kirsten. I don't care what it is. We don't celebrate it anyway, so it don't even really matter. I don't know the proper terminology, so I didn't really care. I knew she was 15 because at the start of the series they were 14. I knew she was 15 regardless of what it was called.
What's it called?
Like,
but I wonder what happened to Bizarro's face. Like, was it just like that because he's opposite?
I think that's just how they look in their world. It's normal to him. They're not really too much worried about their appearance. But something happened in his world. I don't know. We got to explore more. That's why I'm really interested in that storyline. But yeah, it was real good this week. It was definitely a good episode to come back on. But anything else you want to add? Well, thank you guys for watching. And of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the page for more.
And we'll see you guys for more Superman and Lois.
Bye.